Hey, yo, y'all can't stand right here.
All right, first up we have Operation Doomsday, MF Doom, and your cut on here. Well, this is the original cover. We'll point out with the Marvel Comics Doctor Doom character, and your cut on here is rhymes like dimes.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about this.
Hey, yo, y'all can't stand right here.
This is. I just think this is like one of my favorite beats ever, and it's really funny because it's just a loop, and there's nothing to it. But it is just. It's such a weird sample. He took it from a James Ingram song, which I just learned was made by Quincy Jones. But and he took it from like a solo, like a weird solo at the end of it, and I know it's just and the mood is unlike any other thing I've ever heard before. And also he's amazing on it, as his rap is amazing on it. But yeah, like it's one of those songs like I've never gotten sick of it. I ran it into the ground. Like I could still play it whenever to this day and just never get sick of it. And I don't know, it just has a very like warm. It's always made me feel very warm. You know, it's just it's like
and I like the way that it's almost like he just took that original sample and put it on 45. Yeah. You know, and sped it up and
This was played a lot at the store, by the way.
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely. We played the shit out of this album.
The funny thing about it is like it's one of the cases where like I heard the sample after I heard the song, and it's like a fairly famous song, but I'd never listened that far into the song because it comes at the end after he's done singing when it's like the musical breakdown. And I remember someone was playing it, and I was like, "What?" Yeah. And it's one of those moments of like
leaps out at
you. Where a sample just kind of you're like, and I would never think, and because as a producer, like I always think about what people sample, and Doom is a dude who doesn't really do a whole lot with the samples, but the stuff he samples is always stuff that I would never think to sample, and that to me that's a skill in itself.
Yeah, and I also wanted to bring up this, which is the Operation Doomsday Lunchbox Edition, which has the alternate cover art and has like a deck of cards and the CD awesome. In there. But I mean, there's been a lot of pressings of this album. Obviously, this was first released on Bobbito's Spondylum.
I was gonna really nerd out with this pick because I knew I'd have a Doom song in there. And I was gonna specifically pick the original. Go with the flow that they changed on this album, because you know all the original Fondlem 12 inches he re-recorded everything for Doomsday. Go with the flow. Can I look at this?
Yeah.
Go with the flow. Hey, Dead Bent, Gas Draws, all those. He re-recorded. I remember being like, oh. I like the old versions, but all the Fondlem 12 inches are the original versions. So like, Dead Bent actually would have been the other choice. The original Dead Bent is one of my favorites.
And Hey was also great with the Scooby-Doo sample.
Yes.
Fairly
Agreed.
obvious. Scooby-Doo sample. All right, MF Doom, rhymes like dimes.